Hi everyone, Joe Gentili from Left Tail Risk Advisors. So in this video, this is primarily for people that have created trusts to own life insurance to take care of the various needs that they may have with it. They've created an ILIT or a special needs trust. There's trustees appointed to take care of the policy. If you're in that situation, I really encourage you to ask your trustee just one question. Ask them when's the last time that they've had the life insurance that's funding these trusts, when's the last time they've had it reviewed? And the answer that you're looking for is that you want to see that they're reviewing those policies at least annually. And you want to see that they're reviewing, if they themselves are not knowledgeable life insurance professionals, that they are having those policies reviewed by knowledgeable life insurance professionals. So, as a lawyer that has litigated life insurance cases, one situation I saw over and over again is life insurance that was owned by trusts, and problems with these policies really festered and became big because the trustees that were tasked with monitoring these policies were not doing annual reviews with life insurance professionals. They were making sure the premium was paid, Crummey notices went out if they had to go out. But what they were not doing is reviewing with with a life insurance professional to see that the policies were titled correctly, that the beneficiaries were who they were supposed to be, ownership was done correctly. They weren't looking to see if coverage amount was still appropriate from when they got it. And probably most importantly, they were not checking to see if the policies were healthy, if there was enough money in those policies that they were going to stay in force for life. And there's a number of reasons for that. Most of it comes down to a lot of trustees are just not aware that they have to do this, that this is something that is their responsibility to do, because life insurance is a unique asset. It's a unique type of insurance where for certain types of life insurance, like universal life insurance or index universal life or variable universal life, just because you're paying the amount of premium that you were told to pay, it doesn't mean that the policy is going to stay in force for life. That policy has to be monitored because that recommended amount of premium that you or your trustee was given when you first got the policy, that was based off a number of assumptions as to how the policy would perform. And if the policy doesn't perform up to those assumptions, the risk is on you, the the policy owner, or the trust as the policy owner to make up the difference if that doesn't happen. You have to put in more money to keep that policy in force. So it's important to check every year with a life insurance professional to make sure that the policy is on track to stay healthy. And if you're checking it every year and you catch a problem and you catch it early, usually it's not, there's ways to fix it. You could fund more money into the policy. You may be able to switch it out to another policy that's more efficient, more in line with your risk tolerance. The point is if you let it fester, which is what I saw as a lawyer happen all the time, the trustees would not get policy reviews for a decade, sometimes multiple decades. And when those problems are caught later on, they're very hard and in some cases impossible to fix, either because the policy owner or the person that's insured is too old, their health isn't all that good anymore. The amount of money that you'd have to put in to bring the policy back to health at that point is just cost prohibitive. It's just too expensive. So you want to catch these issues as early as possible. And the only way to do that is to have those policies reviewed by a knowledgeable life insurance professional. So I would say also, if you're a trustee and you're watching this video, make sure that you're getting these policies reviews done if you're not qualified to do it yourself for the same reason. Because ultimately, as the trustee, you have a fiduciary duty to the trust to make sure that the policy is being well maintained and the policy stays healthy. And so ultimately, if that becomes a problem, there are some scenarios where the trustee is legally responsible for that. So for everybody involved, for the sake of everybody involved, I strongly suggest policy reviews with a knowledgeable life insurance professional like myself. So if you have any questions, as always, I encourage you to reach out. Feel free to ask. And if you like this video, please like it and subscribe for future ones. Thanks. Have a great day.